Yo, what up? What up? What up? What up? Good people, how y'all doing? It is officially, man, nighttime. But that doesn't matter because what we want to do here is be a community that's just constantly giving away information and being able to just kind of come up or be able to progress the way that I did personally. And that's kind of something that I wanted to kind of go through tonight because I just think it's just truly important. And also, I just had a wonderful bit of inspiration there. So if anything, man, just definitely, man, give a shout out to Terry Kuzer, just doing her thing, man. Just a tax preparer. Just I've been following her for quite some time now. And if you don't know her, hey, you need to start, man. Credit professional. But without further ado, man, you guys out there. My name is Jared Cheek. You already know. I've been on this platform for a little bit now, but really gonna start getting into it. But today I just really want to share some like three pieces of advice that really helped me in the business. You know, some things that I wish people could have told me before I had got to where I got into now, and it's what's kind of been helping me and kind of keeping this thing rolling. All right, so and that's what I want you guys to do, man. I really want y'all to be able to move forward, even the people that's kind of starting off. I just want you to be able to have that information that I didn't have, because it makes a huge difference. All right, and here's the thing, man. I mean, if you want to be the best in your genre, if you want to be the greatest in your field, if you want to, how many of you want to move to the next level? How many want to transition to different things? If that's you, then this video is definitely for you. Okay, so again, my name is Jared Cheek, man. We got a few things that I want to talk about that's really going to be able to help us kind of transition into moving towards that next level that you really want to get to. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you pretty much everything that I know. So let's go. So we're gonna start with number one, and I ain't even gonna lie, man. I'm just kind of, I'm finna come up with these three things like right here on the spot that just really helped me before I had got into the business. All right, and now the first one is have a plan. Okay, have a plan, set goals. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you how important that is. Okay, and if you again, my name is Jared Cheek. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever social media platform is, I'm there. You can find me. So have a plan, set a goal. Now I'm gonna let you know right now. Your plan is not gonna be perfect. Your plan is not gonna be to the T. Your plan is not gonna be everything that you thought about it, but it's gonna be a plan. It's gonna be a rough draft. It's gonna be a snippet for something that's going to be able to help you get to, but not necessarily the right path. Prime example. I mean, if you think about it, man, the way sometimes how God works is, you know, we'll pray, we'll have prayers, okay, and this is biblical. I don't know if y'all know the Bible much, but this is just near and dear to me. But if we have the way that we might think things are going to happen, but ultimately we don't really know. But to at least have some kind of a plan is great. So again, we can pray for things, but it's not going to happen tomorrow. Heck, it might not even happen the next week. But we have to know that in some times we're going to have it. And right there is just having faith. Okay, faith in that the things are going to work. Faith in that things are going to come to fruition. And you have to understand too that in faith, things aren't always going to look great. Look great. It says in the Bible that it says, of course, lean not unto thy own understanding, but also too, it's going to tell you that not only do you have to have faith through the great times, but you have to have faith through the rough times. Okay, these are actual building blocks for your life. Okay, and my life as well. That's what I'm speaking about. Not just you, but me too. These are building blocks, and sometimes they don't feel good. But if anything, and you can hold strong and keep in that faith and be grounded to know that, hey, just because these things are going on right now doesn't mean that they're going to be able to take me out. Okay, and pretty much that means like, hey, you might have those issues going on today or tomorrow or the next week, but that doesn't mean that they're going to take you out. Okay, and I can't remember what that scripture is right now, but it's okay. But God will never give you more than you can bear. So in turn, that means you can be able to do it. So again, in the beginning, have a plan. If you're working your regular 9 to 5 and you want to get your business started, cool, have a plan. Say, hey, I'm gonna work my business on Monday and Friday, or Monday and Tuesday, and then work your regular job Tuesday through Friday. Or you can say, hey, I'm gonna work my business on a weekend and then do Monday through Friday, and of course be consistent with that. That's what I mean. Just have you a general plan. It's not saying that, hey, I'm gonna do like such and such and such. Hey, just have something that'll be able just to keep you consistent, something that'll keep you grounded, right? Because right, we got to build foundation. Shout out to the 5 pillars with Jamal King, right? Just being able to set up that foundation first and foremost, and then you go and set goals, right? Say for instance, if you're trying to convert from your 9 to 5 onto your business, then what you want to do is have a plan. Like, hey, I want to have this much in my savings account, or I want to have this many customers, or I want to have this many clients, or I want to have this many connections. However it is that you want to derive that plan to formulate is exactly what you need to get it to. So, and again, it's not something that's going to be set in stone, because you got to understand, especially when it comes down to entrepreneurship, man, ain't nothing set in stone. Things, hey, look, listen here, man. Things can happen. Things can happen. Like, let me tell you this right now. Like, I didn't know, but like, man, you're gonna have those setbacks when you're being an entrepreneur. Like, when they say you're probably not gonna make no money until like your second, third year, or like, 18, 24 months down, it is real. And nobody ever told me that in high school. Nobody ever told me that in college. I went to college for business finance. Let me see, business. No, it was business. I forget what that business class was called. I think business administration or something like that. I don't know, yo. I was just in college. I was trying, man, and let me tell you something. Like, I don't know what I was doing, but you know what I'm saying. I just went to try to see what I could do. Excuse me, y'all. But I just wanted to see what I could do, but I took that class, man, and they didn't tell me anything about having these setbacks. Or you don't really learn these things until you actually get out there. And what I mean by you're not gonna make no money, and that's probably the thing I need to put up for number 2, man. We're gonna discuss that too. But the thing about it saying like you're not gonna make no money, it's not saying that you're not gonna make any money at all. It's just saying that, yo, the majority of money that you're making might be having to reinvest back into your business. Majority of money might be having to go straight to bills. What I'm saying is you're not going to have any kind of real freedom there in a sense, because you're right here in a prime position to be able to build your foundation. And of course that comes with all kinds of things, right? But you got the prime foundation for your real estate to be built. And a lot of times, you're going to have to put that work in, and it's not going to give you the things that, the glamorous things that we want, the cars, the clothes, all these material things, the vacations and the trip. You're going to have to put some skin in the game, point blank period. Point blank period. You're going to have to put some skin in the game. So again, that's what I learned. Hey, you're probably not gonna make no money within your first couple of years. You're probably just gonna be making enough to be able to pay bills. You know what I'm saying? And if anything, if you take it as, if you think about it like this, y'all, if you're making enough money to pay your bills, you're doing all right, okay? Even if you're making money to pay some bills, you're doing okay, because that means your business is producing something, okay? So I want to tell you, all entrepreneurs out here that needed to hear that, do not give up. Do not give up, because if your business is bringing something in, then there's an importance for your business. Continue to pursue that business. Continue to pour into that business, because one day God gonna show you, and you're gonna and then it's all gonna be unveiled to you. And I'm going to talk about this next too. Don't get caught up in the social media. Don't get caught up in comparison and contrast. I've done that so much in my life, and I've learned to really, really be able to just let it go. Why? Because, man, you'll see that view will turn into envy. Okay, and I'm speaking from my own personal experience. Okay, that view will turn into envy, where you're looking at all your people, and you're like, man, this person, that person, what they got on, what they have, blah blah blah. And you got to understand, man, this is a highlight reel. It's highlight reels, okay? People are showing their best, and not saying that's not what they're doing, but we can't get caught up in those situations. So what I want to say to you is have a plan, set goals. Number two, to be able to just, I wish people would have told me this in the beginning. Again, you're not gonna make, and who knows? I take that back. Maybe you will, but you got to understand too. Something that's easily gotten can be easily taken away from you, okay? If you think about it like this, think about it in this sense. You have a house, right? Okay? You build that house up within 60 days, okay? Best believe that house is going to be pretty flimsy. Best believe that when something that comes to hit that house, like a storm or something that comes, that house is it's going to be pretty messed up. So my whole thing is this, yo, give it time. Build your foundation, build your wealth, build your community. That's exactly what I'm doing here on YouTube, just like how some of you guys too. Build your community, build that foundation, because that foundation is going to be able to withstand a whole bunch of junk that might come through. I mean, again, think about it. How many houses have been built back in the 1800s, 1700s, these foundations that still are standing today? Don't worry, I'll wait. There's a few of them. You know what I'm saying? There's a few of them. If you look around, there might be a little bit more. It's because of the foundation that they laid. That come hell and high water, they still stood the test of time. You know why? Because they were built on a solid foundation. All right. So my whole thing again, you won't make I won't say any money. You won't make a whole lot of money. And who knows? You may be that one phenomena that makes millions and millions of dollars the first year you come out, and that's great. Hey, if anything, just learn to be able to manage that money, and so that money be able to give you more. Okay, you take that and reinvest. Take that and reinvest. I've done. Look here, I'm not gonna even lie to you. I have done to the point where I have not reinvested, properly, and then things went sideways. Or not having a savings account. That's another thing I'm gonna talk about too. Let's go. Thank you, Lord. Savings, right? So I'm just kind of getting this as I'm going, y'all. Like, this is really rustic. So look here, man. If you starting your YouTube channel, man, just know, man, it ain't nothing. Just sit here and talking. I'm sitting in a room right now, y'all. Of course, I want to have some cool background for y'all, but I'm like, yo, it's not even about that. It's about the information that I'm carrying you right here that I want to give to you, that you'll be able to take and give to somebody else. That's all that matters to me right now. You understand? So again, you're not going to make a lot of money. But look, just continue, man. Minimize your expenses as much as you can, okay? As best as you can. Be able to, make it a little bit comfortable. Of course, you're going to have stress. So definitely have a good foundation in front of you, right beside you, because it's going to help you a lot, all right? So I don't want to go on too much because we about to go into 15 minutes. I already can feel it. Savings, all right? Savings, right? Get yourself some savings in the business. This is another thing that I did not know, didn't really think about when I was just getting started, okay? My first couple of years, I didn't have any savings. I was literally like, you know what I'm saying? Even if I did have a savings account, I was exuding those savings as soon as something would happen. That's not the way it goes. You're gonna have to pay taxes. Okay, let me. I know. I hear y'all. Shaba. Yeah, you're gonna have to pay taxes. Okay. Oh, that's first and foremost. That's why I want you. You're gonna have to pay taxes on these dollars. Okay. You don't want to get to the end of the tax year and then just realize, oh my God, I have all this money to be paid out. Because here's the thing: you can make that $1 million. Okay, but if you don't have anything saved, then next thing you know, you're gonna have to pay all that. You're gonna have to pay taxes on that $1 million. And I'm not sure right now, but I think in Colorado is 6%. Don't quote me on that. I'm here in Colorado, but you gotta find those things out, right? Have a proper CPA. Please get a proper. Hey, look, Terry Crews is great. You can go through that and all these other folks, but hey, man, have you a good CPA who can be able to sit down and tell you, even if you got to pay him for that time, yo, that's probably going to be one of the best investments like that I possibly had in my life. And I say it over and over again: CPA, 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 CPA. And if you don't know what that is a certified personal accountant. I believe. Look, I'm just coming off the dome with this. I don't know truly what this acronym means, but I think it's a certified personal accountant. And you want to get your accountant because not only are they going to be able to look over your stuff and kind of give you a projection of what's going to happen with your business, but they can also kind of give you a viewpoint of what you need to do in order to stay in business, such as save. Okay, save, my good people. Save. If you can, save your money. Put a little bit away. Even if you can put $5 away, just put a percentage away. Matter of fact, right now I can tell you I got 6% being put away now. And now that I think about it, it's actually 3%. Taxes is 3%. 3 point something, or like around 3% here in Colorado. So what I'm doing is saving 6%. You know why? Because I have 3% for savings and then 3% just in case something mess up. Here's the thing, y'all. I have a mobile detailing business. You have a mobile detailing business. You have all kinds of businesses, but you got to understand, like, if something breaks down, you have to have the funds in order to do it, okay? And if you don't have any credit cards, if you don't have any credit right now, like me, I'm just starting to get into where my credit score is actually, kind of back to good. I come from, and let you know, look, I'm right now sitting at about a 625. Yo, I'm coming from a 430. You understand me? I'm coming from a 430. And y'all can feel that, man, drop down in the comment, man. Drop down and come. I'm coming from a 430 all the way back to 625. Let me tell you something. In 2017, 2018, right before I started the business, I had a 725 credit score. And let you know something. You don't know what you don't know what you don't know. Because the thing is, I had no clue what to do about my credit score. I had no clue what kind of power that I had inside of my head. On a 700 plus credit score, I could have done anything. And I was here in Colorado. This is the Mile High City. I could have done anything. But let me tell you something. The fact that I was able to lose that, and it was because I started a business. I had a card, kind of maxed that out, and then, kind of things happen like that. Now I gotta, get it taken care of. But yo, if you really want to maximize your business, if you really want to do something good for your business, put some savings away. Okay, you're gonna have to have something away from already. The same thing if you got kids out there. Come on, I got little ones myself, so you gotta understand. Like, if something happens, they need college fund. They need to get to school. They need food. They don't stop eating. They eat all the time. They need food. Hey man, wherever they may be, they're gonna need you, right? They're gonna need us. So look, get your savings together. Listen to these three pillars, man. This is what really is helping me at this point in time, and I wish I could have kind of heard it at this, like this, but I'm just kind of telling y'all, man, because I love and I care about y'all. So look here, man. Number one, again, have a plan, set goals. They don't have to be, excuse me. It's okay. Hey, we uncut. We good. Have a plan, set goals. If you have a plan, just have something that you can kind of go by. Know that those plans may change and you may have to adjust. I think my words have been to pivot. Okay, to pivot, continue to pivot, and sometimes you just have to. Basketball, man, I play basketball professionally, okay, in Colorado Springs, Colorado Crossovers, okay, I'll tell y'all a little bit more about that later on, but again, have a plan, set goals. Number two, you're not gonna make a lot of money within those first few years, okay? You're not gonna make it, and you may be a phenomenon, but look, 9 times out of 10, for the majority of us, you're not gonna be able to make that money. So what you need to do is just plan for it and just keep on digging in, keep on going with the trend, keep on making yourself better each and every day. Because I promise you, man, what's in the dark shall show up in the light, okay? You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna stay down long. It's just gonna be for a moment of time. Don't compare yourself to people on Instagram. Don't compare yourself. Hey, try to stay. I gotta tell myself this too. I'm a regular person just like you. I bleed like you. I have skin like you. I'm not a superhuman being, nothing like that. I'm not an alien. I'm a regular person just like you. I have feelings. I go through things, all this stuff. So what I'm saying to you is, yo, you're not gonna make a lot within the first year, and I'm emphasizing that so you already having the mindset. Okay, boom. So you just need to hey, do what you need to do. So if you're working that job, be able to work it on those days that you're off. You know what I'm saying? So you can still have some money kind of coming in. All right. Now, last but not least, man, savings. Be able to save, put some money away. They say put money away for a rainy day, and not just for a rainy day, but you never know what will happen. If you have equipment that may break, you're gonna need to have some money for that. I had to realize that earlier. One of my pieces of equipment had broke. What I had to do, I literally had to stop what I was doing. I had to leave a customer's house, go purchase that thing, and then come back. You know how embarrassing that is. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you this: don't be afraid to fail, and don't be afraid to look silly. Because I promise you, after you finish looking silly, you're not gonna look silly no more. You're not gonna want to look silly no more. So what I'm saying to y'all is, man, just trust the process. Believe in yourself. I know that you can do it, man, and I love you and I care about you. And be able to, just be able to uplift the next person, man, with these three foundations right here. Again, this is something that somebody didn't tell me. Also, of course, I'm born and raised in Georgia. I just didn't really know who to ask. But because we have this wide network of YouTube, it's just a wonderful platform. So look, I'm just telling you today that, care about yourself, have a plan, set goals. You're not going to make a lot in the first year, but that's okay. And just have your savings, okay? Be able to have that discipline set inside yourself. Man, other than that, I'm not going to run this video no more longer, man. Y'all have a wonderful and blessed day, man. I love y'all. This is Peppermint Locust Detail. You're here with Jared Cheek. Y'all have an amazing day. Continue to do what you do. Y'all see me again. Peace.